For outpatient, we struggle a lot with cancellations. Usually, since everyone lives in the facility, we have a good opportunity to call up someone and see if they'd like to get in sooner. Some patients are frustrated that they had to wait until Thursday. So if I can get them in sooner, that's a blessing for them. And then also, if outpatients cancel, we can always flip over to our skilled side and see what we have there. So the biggest struggle is those cancellations because they're very active patients who are out and about. And so they may not be on site at all times, or they forget they have an appointment or something comes up. So. I would say just trying to stay consistent with the time. So, if it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 1, that really helps people. They're like, oh, I know I have something at 1 on these days. So they don't schedule their bridge games or their social activities as much. So that's really helped. And then just having them come to me really helps instead of having to go grab them from their room. That helps with productivity greatly because you don't have that downtime of tracking someone down.
Yeah, so outpatient is relatively newer for us, and one thing that we had been seeing was that they wouldn't show up, or they may come in a half an hour late, and then we'd have therapists sitting around waiting for them. Or they'd be scheduled late in the day, and maybe our census was down a little bit, and then we'd have therapists that would have to wait a half an hour for that scheduled time slot. So what we've done recently is we have tried to schedule all of our outpatients in the morning, so that way if they don't show up, or if they call and they're not coming, we know that and we can just move on to a different patient. Another thing we've tried to do is have them come 15 minutes early. So if they're scheduled at 11, we try to have them come at 10:45. That way we know they're there and they're ready for us. Another thing we've tried to do is we try to have them start, we might overlap patients by like 15 minutes, but we might have them come in, put a hot pack on them if it's appropriate, and tell them, we're just gonna have you sit here, we're gonna have you put the hot pack on, get warmed up, so that way, in 10 minutes, you're ready to go. And then we finish up with our last patient, so that way we're not sitting around waiting for the patient to come.